Good morning from Edo State, Etsoko East Local Government to be precise. I'm right here in Okpekpe for the 10th edition of what is one of the most premium 10-kilometer road races in Nigeria. A very remote place, but every year it comes alive with people from all over the world, elite athletes and Nigerians all vying to take the first place prize. Now, last year's record was set, and it was a world record of 28 minutes and 28 seconds taken by a Kenyan. We want to see if that record can be set for another cash prize of $2,000 for that record being broken. Now, there is a $15,000 cash prize for the winner. Let's hope that that winner is a Nigerian. This is a gold label certified race, certified by the International Athletics Federation. We are here and we'll be giving you the developments as they happen live. All right, now, of course, I think it's important to speak to some ladies. Now, we have two female athletes. I'm flanked by my left and my right. What's your name?
Henrietta.
And your name?
Peace.
And how long have you been preparing for this particular road race?
For a month now.
And yourself?
Been here for a month.
Now, are both of you indigenes of Okpekpe? Where have you come from?
I'm from Kogi State.
And yourself?
I'm from Edo State.
Okay. Where in Edo?
Again, Ekode.
Fantastic. And how has the preparation process been for you to get ready for perhaps claiming the first place prize?
It's been tough, but I'll try.
What would you do with the $15,000 cash prize if you won?
I don't know. I've not thought of that.
Okay. Have you thought of winning?
No, I came here for fun.
But that's allowed. People come for different reasons. And yourself?
For fun, but if I win.
Well, I wish you both good luck. Thank you so much. Now, the interesting thing about this road race is that it brings athletes of different disciplines, sportsmen rather, of different disciplines to participate. I have a footballer. What's your name?
My name is Yusuf Mubarak.
And your name?
My name is Okpekpe Christian.
And how long have you been preparing to participate?
Close to 2 months plus.
And generally, how far do you run in your training?
Okay, 3 to 4 kilometers.
And in what time?
Though sometimes, let me just say 20 minutes or thereabout. Yeah.
Well, I'll give you an interesting closing fact. The winner last year did this 10 kilometers in 28 minutes and 28 seconds. So I wish you both good luck. Thank you so much. All right, now I've managed to catch up with somebody who is very, very well conversed with this particular road race that happens every year here in Okpekpe, Nori Williamson, who has over 4 decades of experience in, the technical matters pertaining to athletics. This is the 10th edition. What is one of the most interesting and particular things about this particular road race?
Well, first of all, we're about a 10 to 12 hour bus ride from Lagos. So we're in Edo State, which is much more north and east than Lagos. And it's quite a rural area. And this race celebrates the road having been constructed by one of the governors 10 years ago, 12 years ago. So it's a very special, it's probably the hilliest gold label that World Athletics has over a 10 kilometer. And when you talk about the times that are run on here, 28:28 is a course record set last year, and I must say in much worse conditions than this morning. Then you understand the standard of the athlete that's come here. Also, it's the involvement of the community. Now we're going to see a couple of thousand locals come along to run this race. But what you didn't see, and what went on yesterday and a couple of days before at the finish, the local community helped put the kids, helped put the spine into the teardrops and so on. So this is about development as well as about elite racing, and that's pretty special and pretty unique. It's not big numbers, but it's very special. This reminds me of the other unique thing. In Africa, you've got 2 towns, villages. There's normally only one tarred road on that. That makes road racing very special in Africa and quite challenging. So sure, in the big cities, Johannesburg, Cape Town, Durban, it's easy. Nigeria, in Lagos, we have the Lagos Marathon, another gold label event. But in many cities, that's also hard to do. Here in the rural areas, it's incredibly hard to do. People still have their work to go to and so on, and you're trying to close a road. So that's very special, and people don't often understand just how special that is.
Now, I think on a closing note, I mean, I'll acknowledge the fact that the weather has been quite rainy, which probably will make favourable conditions for the athletes that will be applying the route today. What would you say this particular climate would have an impact on perhaps making the completing time faster than the previous year? Because we know a record was set.
Yeah. Look, a record has to be set first of all on a course, secondly with the talented athlete, and we've got some talented athletes, but Daniel is a very special talented athlete. And then, as you say, the conditions. Now, we've had rain basically since about 6 o'clock last night, regularly through the night, so it's quite cool for here, but you're still talking a 95% humidity. That's hard. 24 degrees just now. So last year, of course, it was felt like 32, 33. This year it's about 29 just now. So potentially there can be records, but that was a very special run last year.
It was.
If you remember, we had a third place athlete, I think it was, who collapsed from dehydration in 10Ks. That's pretty unusual, but we've got that. But let's see. I mean, that's the excitement of...
That is the excitement, and this is the 10th edition, so good luck to all the international athletes and the Nigerian athletes. I'm hoping that on this 10th edition, 10 is a special number, perhaps we can have a Nigerian come through first place.
Well, yeah, I don't think that's going to happen, but there is...
Let's be optimistic.
There is prize money for
first place Nigerians,
and that's top 5 men, top 5 women, same as international. And certainly we've seen a Nigerian last year in the top 10, so let's hope. One last thing about the rain. It's great for the runners. For the technical crew, it's a nightmare. All the lines that were down, all the things that have been put up, blown over, now need to be put up again. So we hope everything just clicks together in time, but it's exciting.
Very, very exciting. All right, you've heard from the man himself. We'll still be talking to people right here at the Okpekpe Road Race, the international gold standard certified road race by the International Athletics Federation.
Correct.
All right.
this point to hand you over to our man who is standing by for more interviews.
We are here at the finish line, which marks the end of the 10-kilometer track. I'm joined by a legend, the one and only Bania Munike. Good afternoon at this point. All right, we are here at the finish line, which marks the end of the 10-kilometer track. Road Race. I'm joined by a legend, the one and only Bania Munike, because you've been a part of this for an integral amount of the duration of this. This is the 10th edition of the Okpekpe Road Race. It's a gold label race. What are your sentiments? Because you've been a part of this for an integral amount of the duration of this race.
The sentiment edition to come from the angle of being an athlete in the media edition we are around. Second edition,
what are some of the most
and
fun
from that
memories that you have in the 7 years that you've been at the helm of the fair?
manager of the beginning and the it's not an easy buy.
Now, what are some of the most fun memories that you have in the
Main
7
person,
years
the
that you've
founder,
been at the helm of
and the
the
creator
fair?
of the content has gone through a lot of trouble. Troubles we start with a structure that would outlive everybody, and the creator of the content has gone through a lot of trouble. Troubles we start with a structure that would outlive everybody. But the politics came in, this man is not there, that man is there. Everybody's not supposed to be. I'm a bona fide citizen of this village. You be a continuation of the not you or me. Which money cannot buy. Everybody. So this event has only be better.
Now, in addition to the fact that Okpekpe has the world's eyes on it every time that this road race happens, this is an internationally certified gold race. The fact that Okpekpe has the world's eyes on it every time that this road race happens, this is an internationally certified gold race. How important do you think that this is to development of sports in Nigeria and marathons in other states perhaps?
This is just I'm able to make it here. My president team program, which eventually will come over here. Very strongly. I'm looking forward to when Nigeria will win the race. Athletes are unable to make it here. My president to the national team program, which eventually will come over here. I'm looking forward to
road race. You see that people coming from the eastern parts of Africa. Also looking specifically, can you identify in Nigeria that we could potentially typical winners of this road race? You see that people coming from the eastern parts of Africa. Where specifically can you identify in Nigeria that we could potentially have a winner?
Is it topographical place, maybe a land of the country? Yes. Similar weather. Then apart from the Abbas of those days, where they have that big advantage, the military officer who was making maybe a land just. Yes. Running in Africa, running in the world. Then apart from the Abbas of those days, I know you are young, but I expect the military officer who was making it, the likes of Ziwali, running in the world, and the AFM Abbas, please, that you do more. So I ensure that they bring the likes of athletes here to run, and the AFM president, please, that you do more.
Well, I think we'll stop it right here. Thank you so much for your time. We'll go over to the studio and we'll come back. There's so much action happening. This is the 10th edition of the Okpekpe Road Race. Well, I think we'll stop it right here. Thank you so much for your time. We'll go over to the studio and we'll come back. There's so much action happening. This is the 10th edition of the Okpekpe Road Race.
Nigerian sports is concerned. Many know him in football, but he traverses somebody who is a household name as far as Nigerian sports is concerned. A lot of many know him in football, but he traverses all ecosystem in Nigeria. And it just tells you that a lot of people in sports, a lot of big names around the sports.
Many people don't know that he's actually Faniamu. Recognized for his exploits. And we read interview by Tony Eleni on there. That was a coach right there. Many people don't know that he's actually Faniamu. Recognized for his exploits. Thoughts from you, by the way. In 1993, when you're talking, that was Kanani was a coach right there. He goes beyond just football. Excellent, and I feel it's from you, by the way, just myself also. When you see me, you think I'm all about football. Fanny himself, we're all about that. Hence why I goes beyond just football, not a football cast. And I feel hence why I'm here. Just myself also. If you see me, you think I'm all about the polo tournament. We're all about that. Hence why I say I'm a sports cast, not a football cast. Again, like I said, we're going to be having. You see me at the golf tournament. You see me at the polo tournament. I believe you see me at all of this state. Hence why I stand. And being a juggernaut. Again, like I said, we're going to be having ecosystem that he has to be part of this. Faniamu, I believe, this isn't actually from this state. He's been here, I think, right from inception. He's a recognizable ecosystem man. As a result, has to be part of also. This isn't his first rodeo, by the way. He's been here, I think, right from inception. He's a recognizable, excited echo man. And the fact that the race keeps growing in leaps and bounds every year, you're having the same faces and even bigger faces coming on board excited part of it. And the fact that the race keeps growing in leaps and bounds of what this race stands for, you're having the same faces and even bigger faces coming on board of being part of it. Says a whole lot about the quality, you know, hence why what this race, they got their personnel overseeing how this is going. They are watching the race big of a deal. The M4S Athletics themselves. You can download on your iOS. Hence why where they can, they got their personnel stream the race, seeing how this is going. They are watching the race on the M4S wherever you are in the world. You can download on your iOS where they can see stream the race. Quite excited for it. On the M4S on the biggest platform, the app itself. Download wherever you are in the world. Catch all of it. Now because what M4S I can be at the start. You and I can be at the start. We can't be there. We can't be there. We are here. But we can catch all the action. We're not seeing it now because I can be at the start. You and I can be at the start. We can't be there. We can't be there. We are here. But we can catch all the action. Innovation. We're not seeing it as our companies are bringing it to us. I'm catching it on my app. That's just in case as always. Now you see what I'm talking about again with the fact that, and I think it's beautiful again. Innovation, the race, it's like as the organizers to make this race better than what we stand out. That's true, Moses. What I'm talking about again with the fact
World
that
Athletics will be proud
of we have the race.
What Okpekpe Race, the organizers are doing.
Better than what we had
They would
last time.
that's true, we were right. The World Athletics will be proud the gold medal. And then they are working so race, so well that they would, we cannot say, well, anytime we were right for the platinum to give these people, we will give it.
I feel good and I feel great to win Okpekpe 10K, man. So I'm so happy. Yeah.
There's something about East African athletes. There's something about East African athletes when it comes to the long distance races. You guys always excel in this race. Can you tell us how you're...
Okay, first of all, the race high extremely is good for payment, but it's very hard course, and then the weather also it's not friendly. It's very hot, and then the venue for the race is very far from the city Lagos, so there's some challenges along the way, but the race actually is good.